Nature is just so dirty. I hate this planet. You know, you try to keep a place clean, and then you guys bring me here. Place smells like damp Wookiee fur.
Is that really the worst of your problems?
Well, if you haven't noticed, I don't really have a lot left. But I still got pride. I've always believed in my pride.
It's good to believe in something.
The more I clean, cook, whatever little thing I can find, it's a victory to get it done, you know?
I can see that.
I know we've had a few bumps and bruises. I mean, some of them are kind of my fault. But I tend to focus on the little victories. Like, for one thing, we all have full stomachs.
You make sure of that. You miss a spot.
I miss more than that, kid, but I'm still alive and I still got my ship. Gotta be grateful about that.
That's true.
You know, when I first got the Manus, some called it a piece of junk.
It's held up so far.
Yeah, it has. Not a bad sign. Not here to have a conversation right now.
I thought we had a victory here. Right now, it doesn't look like it.
That doesn't mean you didn't save lives. War changes all the time. I'm sure you remember that from your time in the Clone Wars.
Maybe. Or maybe this was all a bad idea. Saw's gone. The Empire's back.
Saw may have known what he could and couldn't accomplish. He's been fighting the Empire for a long time.
It's hard to see what we did accomplish.
The refinery is destroyed. The Wookiees were freed. Saw knew there was no way he could liberate an entire planet. He did what he could and left when he couldn't do any more. To fight another day.
We need to do more.
We're trying, Cal.
Imperial troopers must have combed this area clean.
The Empire is picking up where it left off after rolling over Saw's forces.
Hopefully they all made it out alive.
I'd bet most did. They're smart. I may not understand Saw's goals, but he did lay a blow to the Empire here. They slowed down operations.
Slowing down is one thing, but what we're doing will end them for good.
I hope you're right. We shouldn't stay here long. There are stormtroopers nearby.
Hey, wasn't there a gigantic crashed ship on Zepho? Think there's any good loot in that thing? On our way to Zepho. Must be hard watching all your friends get gunned down. I mean, you know, purged or whatever. What? It helps to talk about it, right? No?
Yes, it was difficult. But you must cope, not forget. We must remember the mistakes of the past and change things going forward to make sure they never happen again.
Sounds like you're not too sure everything is gonna work out.
I'm not. That's why adaptation is important. Whether it's a course of action or an idea. We all have to be ready to change.
Time to land. Get up here. Looks so good, but I can't eat. I got that feeling in the pit of my stomach that, you know, I don't know what's going on. I made some really good chow, I'm on my ship.
Sounds like this job is taking a toll on you.
Yeah, maybe. When Seer first picked me up for this thing, I wasn't quite sure what I was getting myself into.
Yeah, well, she's not one to tell you everything.
I didn't even ask. I never wanted to know. That was my mantra. The less I know, the better. At least that's what I thought.
Some things might be worth knowing.
That's okay. It'll all work out. That's what my great-grandma used to say.
Taking a break from placing a few bets?
Taking a long break, Cal. It's a struggle. But I'm dealing with it. I put us at risk, I get that. I'm owning up to it. But I'm not the only one with problems to deal with.
I guess so.
I've been through struggles like this before. Well, not exactly like this. I mean, no force or a quest to save the galaxy, but my old crew back on the Terran, we all had differences about the Empire, about our homes. In the end, we always helped each other through it, somehow.
Where are they now?
They didn't make it. That ain't the point, though.
I'll monitor Imperial communications here.
We know the Empire is here. Whatever information you intercept is not going to change our mission.
That doesn't mean we can't be prepared, Cal.
I know what's out there. I've faced them. I can do this. I'll find the holocron.
Trilla will be watching.
Just have to get to it first.
I thought Grease jeopardized this mission with his reckless gambling. But here I've made the same mistakes.
Seer,
I see you weathered the storm.
wish I could say the same for the others who tried to land here.
What'd you find?
A crashed ship. I think it was a Republic Venator.
A Venator? In this part of the galaxy? It must have gone down during the Clone Wars.
I think there was a Jedi and their Padawan on board.
And?
I didn't search the whole ship, but it didn't look like there were any survivors.
That's hard to hear. Regardless, a vessel like that, carrying one of our own.
Any new activity?
We must tread carefully. Imperial troopers are still on Zepho.
I'm more concerned about the second sister than the troopers.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't feel the same. Even at a young age, Trilla was very smart. That's one of the reasons I took her on as my Padawan.
She must have learned a lot from you.
Back when I was a Seeker, I traveled from planet to planet in the galaxy, searching for Jedi. I saw a lot of fascinating places, met some ridiculous people, and I learned a lot. Much of which I taught Trilla.
Sounds like the perfect Inquisitor.
Unfortunately, yes. The Emperor gave her this mission for a reason. Not now, Cal. I need to focus. Both of you, be careful. Look out for each other.
No stormtroopers here either. Must have cleared out to search for the tomb.
That's good for us, but the cable is calling with them. I'll do what I can to monitor their movements.
Something about this doesn't feel right. The Empire doesn't give up ground.
I know. I feel it too.
Watch yourselves, okay?
You too.
Let's get to work.
Lay down! Push it!
He's quick, huh? Oh, that's it. Oh, he's bleeding.
Dropping flashbang! Dropping target!
I got him.
You have survived!
Toss me one, BD!
Oh, you're in trouble. Looking scared, Jedi.
BD, stim!
Got him. Blow him down.
Get him! Flashbang out! Watch it!
Right here, BD!
He's got stumps! Make it tight!
They were just in my way. Dodge this. You look small. Ah, take that.
Glad you're here, BD.
Trooper is a smart trooper. Intelligence has nothing to do with it. It's all strength and power. I guess we'll see who survives and who doesn't.
Hi, BD.
You're slippery! Stumps up ahead!
I'll break through. Take it. You're paying for that. Too much for you. Time to die. Can't stop all of them. You afraid?
We're hit! Brace yourselves!
There was a battle. The ship went down. But there were survivors. Padawan survived the crash. He was looking for his master and the clone commander. He didn't know they turned. I lived on a ship like this for years. It became my home. We scrapped them on Braca. Every time it felt like picking at the bones of that life. Thanks, BD.
Who is that? Come on, let's get him. I understand. One hit and you're gonna feel it. This one's green. Don't press that thing.
Someone hid here from clones. They were under attack. Yeah, I'm okay. Just brings back memories.
You see that? Slipped up! Your bounty is all mine. Nice moves, Jedi. Get back here!
Master, what's happened to them?
I don't know. There was a transmission. Oh,
You're bleeding.
Eyes up! On it. No match.
These were made by a lightsaber. Sometimes I still wonder how it happened. If there were any signs I missed. At the clones? Yeah, I was angry. I still can't make sense of what happened. But I know this. They were pawns. Just like we were. Master!
Marsef, you must go. They're still searching for you.
I'm not leaving you. Hey, BD. I'm sorry, Master. His master died in his arms. He buried her the best he could. It was too dangerous to light a pyre. Good catch, BD. This is really gonna help us. Having a good time, BD?
Not now, Cal. I need to focus.
Droid, keep an eye on the kid for us. From what I've heard, this place still has Imperial activity. Careful, kid. Where to, kid?
I think the ship's leaking something. Smells like something died.
Oh, sorry about that. That's me. I had some roast Nuna leg a little bit ago.
Who taught you to cook anyway?
Me, myself, and I.
You taught yourself.
Sure, with a little help from Great Grandma. And when this is all over, I'm opening up Greasy's Cooking Academy.
I like your optimism. I'm glad someone thinks this will all be through someday.
Yeah, well, someone's gotta. This ship isn't full of the most cheery bunch, you know. Sit down, kid. It's time to land.
Cordova was here. He felt alone, missing his Padawan. Where to next?
Guess it's back to Dathomir.